my gosh.
Win this one.
There it is.
Jeremiah Millar.
Justin Bieber.
Without black slacks again.
And got it. My goodness.
And you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Well, the King Seat match of Division One, and baby, we finally got a promo. And let me tell you, it doesn't get any better than boop 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 for Sean Green. William Stewart here, Sean Green, Nick DeShera in the background. Hello, everyone. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Mike Maloney takes on Leonard Gates tonight in the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Sean, you ready?
Buddy, I cannot tell you how nice tonight's going to be. We're just going to be fans of darts, watching darts, well, talking about darts, buddy. I cannot wait. Ram Guevara and Kenny Doyle are playing on Thursday night for the distinct honor of whoever wins that match. Oh, they get to play the loser of tonight's match, so that's going to be fun. The winner of tonight's match will move on to play the loser of that match for $1,750, buddy. The winner of the King Seat match tonight is guaranteed $2,250, with the best chance to win $4,500 at the end of the day.
Some big money on the line here in the CSC Challenger Series, but what else could you expect? We've been doing it for a couple seasons now. This is season number 4, and someone's looking for a three-peat. Will it happen? I'm not sure. Or will Mike Maloney kind of come back from the depths and win this one? Who knows? We'll have to find out who's going to get the upper hand. I'm excited for this one, but let's head on over to Leonard Gates and see the tail of the tape for him, as it's an interesting one, rocking that soldier nickname now with that unique spelling.
I don't know. It might be Spartan after tonight.
Oh, okay. Might be Spartan after tonight. I kind of like that. Playing for 20 plus years, throwing Dynasty Leonard Gates 17.5 gram darts. His current MPR is a 5.45, correct? I think we may have those flip-flopped. But 81.1% win rate, that's going to be flip-flopped as well. He's actually a 70.7 win rate under 58 games of play. So here's the current averages: 5.45, 28.9 marks, 76.7 marks, 49.5 marks, and then 4 white horses for Gates. Anything you have to say about him?
Yeah, so I know Mike Maloney likes stats, right? And we're going to head over to his stats in just a second. They're at the bottom of this screen, though, so I figure they might as well be relevant, right? Mike Maloney is averaging a 5.72. It is the highest MPR in Division 1 with that 81.8% win rate. But I'm going to be honest with you. I have a stat for you that tells a little bit of that tale. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Leonard Gates has gone up against, so far, the CSC Challenger Series in his 4 matches, the 27th highest MPR in Division 1, the 11th, the 3rd, and the 5th. Okay? So 2 in the top 5. Mike Scarborough just outside of it. Mike Maloney has gone up against the 7th highest average, the 31st, the 14th, and the 10th. So he only has 2 in the top 10, but 1 only in the top 7. So I'm thinking that tells a little bit of the tale, don't you?
I'm not sure. I kind of looked at the games played, and I was wondering if I was writing the names down. I was like, who had the easier route here? I don't know. I would tend to think that Leonard would rock a maybe 5.45 with the easier route myself, because Gates tends to just do the easy thing, like 1, 2, 3 to close and get away with it and just move on. I've seen him do it numerous times before, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Mike Maloney, though, what do we have here for him? Hulk Smash for the nickname. Been playing for a while. We don't know the exact time frame, but goodness gracious, it seems like forever nowadays. The next Gen Smash, Gen 2. And what do we got for averages there, Sean?
Yeah, so Mike Maloney is averaging a 5.72, and he does have that 81.8% win rate. So his actually is correct down at the bottom of the screen. He has 39.9 marks with 5 white horses, 81.7 marks, 81.5 marks, and 44 games played. Leonard Gates, I just want to tell you, has 54 games played. And Mike Maloney is beating him in every statistical category except for one, and that's hat tricks.
Yeah, that just
That's
speaks
10 more
volumes. It speaks volumes to how Mike Maloney's been throwing in this one.
Yeah.
Honestly, we saw him right off the bat against Donald Spencer, where he pretty much just wiped the floor and said, "Hey, boys, there may be a new king in town per se. I don't know. We'll have to find out though." What do you got?
What-
I'm gonna get it. What do you got prediction wise for here tonight, Sean?
Listen, stats aside, averages aside, all that chalks down to one thing. We have the 2-time defending CSC Challenger Series champion, 2-time defending Booyah Cup champion, top 4 finisher in the Senior World Darts Championship, and newly crowned Senior Darts Champion of Champions winner who defeated Phil Taylor, Martin Adams, and Richie Housen to claim the title. I'm picking Leonard Gates.
All righty. Score line there.
It's gonna be close. 9-7 is gonna be my prediction for it.
Look at that. Look at that beauty, by the way.
I love the sign there. I hate the board angle. We'll talk about it early and get it out of the way. It's quite dramatic.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but at least we're getting a view of both players tonight. Is that going to be correct here? Yep, we're going to get both players tonight as we're going to head on over to, is that Thirsties, correct, down in Houston?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, we're getting both angles tonight, which is going to be fantastic, as we've come to say in this CSC this season.
I love it.
Looking forward to kind of going back and forth here between these two players. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yep.
I was gonna go with Leonard this one myself, and then I was possibly gonna pick Mike to get him in the later stages, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Mike. Since you roll with Leonard, I'm gonna go 9. How about a surprising 9-6?
Okay.
From Mike Maloney.
9-6. Interesting. Wow, that's a bit of a blowout. It's not as bad as the 9-4 we saw against him when they were playing on the Wesco Dart stream, but I think this is just a different Leonard Gates. This is now an established European champion, Mr. Leonard Gates. So I just think he's got that extra gear now. Always has shown it in the CSC Challenger Series. I just think he shows it again tonight. So if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Leonard Gates, even though the tail of the tape kind of suggests that Mike Maloney should be the favorite overall. But if you have never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series, because there is about 1,200 people watching along with us right now. First of all, hit that share button. All right. It is a double elimination style tournament. Both of these guys are still on the winner's side playing for that king seat match. Players will play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket format. So wonderful. With a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule, and we'll bring it up if it comes up. If we go the distance, players will cork for the start of the last leg decider. And the loser start's always a bit of a touchy subject on this, but I love the diddle. So let's do that 3-dart count up.
Is Gates starting off on the wrong board again?
I hope not, because that'd be way off. How about a 180 from Mike Maloney to get us started?
Yeah, that is a nasty start, but this is what we're going to see tonight, folks. We're going to see a lot of triples. Probably get a handful of boom goes the dynamites.
Oh, and Leonard does not match it. So Mike Maloney wins the first match. Wow. If that doesn't tell you what type of fireworks we're about to get, buddy, my baby screaming in the next room will.
All right, so I think we currently sit at 36.9 marks. Do we see that record broken this evening?
Well, I did make that statement on Facebook earlier, and I will stick by it that I do believe that we do break that record.
So there we go. You've heard it here from Mr. Sean Green. I do assume as well that we'll see a 9-mark record this evening, possibly hit that 40, which would be crazy to think of when we started off the CSC Challenger Series.
Now,
what? A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, maybe.
I did notice an important part of Mike Maloney's uniform for tonight that I failed to see earlier, and that might change my prediction. He is wearing Hey Dudes. So,
Well, hey, dude, you might want to pick
yeah.
him.
Nah, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with Leonard. I think that's a good pick. Guys, in the chat, let us know, who do you have in this one? What is the final score? Ryan George, Demi in there, Andrew Lacey, Heather Fuller, of course, Chris Citizen, Beth Schaefer. What is the 9 mark count for this evening? Who do you have in this match? What's the final score prediction, and where are you tuning in from? If you do so, you're automatically entered into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. A2ZDarts is giving away a $25 gift certificate to their website tonight. It can be used on any purchase or product seen on the website and combined with any special. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. Again, A-ZDarts.com. And we have a 180 to 180 score line here, bud.
Yeah, throwing haymakers right off the bat. 5-0, 5.33. I don't think we're going to be seeing any in the fours tonight. Any wins in the fours this evening?
If it happens,
maybe one or two.
Yeah, it'll happen on either this leg right here, which I'm going to doubt, or like leg 8.
I was going to say
right
leg 9 or 9 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I could agree with that one. Well, here we go. Could be our first one. Yeah, almost.
But they've raised those averages up to a 5.75 and a 5.6. We're definitely. How many legs do we see? 1 in the 7s.
Oh, we could see 4 tonight.
Yeah,
very well could see 4 tonight in the 7s. I think we're gonna see at least 4 in the 6s. So that's gutsy to say, but that's kind of the action we could see here this evening. That's actually really ballsy to say 4 in the 7s. Maybe more like 2.
But I was gonna say 2 as maybe the over under. Either way, isn't it fun that we're talking like this?
It is, isn't it? It's just insane.
Well,
insane.
Boom goes the Texan. Leonard Gates gets our first 9 mark of the evening on our way to at least 37.
As his walk-on song says, Papa needs a brand new bag, and that's what he's searching for in this CSC Challenger Series, if he can pull off a king seat spot.
Ooh, Rams has not many 9s because Mike Maloney shoots doubles. I don't think that really matters, though, when it comes to... Because the 8 marks don't matter to us.
It could play a little factor, though. I mean, in all honesty, if he's throwing 4 or 5 of them this evening.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see. How about this, though? Nick, what's our record for viewers in the CSC? Because we're going to probably bust that this evening.
Yeah, we're breaking that out now.
Yeah, I was going to say we just broke it, actually. Our previous record was 1,496 peak viewers. We have already Hulk smashed that.
Good.
Hulk smash 2K.
Yeah, good use of that one. Yeah, good use of that one there, Nick, on the Hulk smash.
Well, Leonard only needs 2 bowls to win leg number 1 with a 6.38 average currently in this leg. My, oh my, did he raise it up that second half of that leg. 6.20 against the throw for Leonard Gates in leg number 1. You still think it's going to be 9-6?
I don't know. That was a tasty first leg. Right in the 6s right off the bat. Oh, my word, folks. Mike better start getting a little crowd behind him and spring it to life here early, because he certainly didn't want to have a break thrown his way right off the get-go. And, I mean, yes, it's not really technically a huge break of throw because Mike gets the throw right off the bat again. But if he gathers another one here, uh-oh.
Well, Mike Maloney playing in Illinois is that Annie, is that Abraham?
Yeah, Abraham XL.
Abraham XL, yeah.
Amusements.
And then, of course, Leonard Gates playing at Thirsties in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, for Star City.
Star City's got quite a few top shots. That is for sure.
Oh, definitely. Very big group that comes to TOC every year, as we've seen.
Oh, boy.
Maloney
You can see
not.
kind of how. Go ahead.
I was just saying, Maloney not happy right off the bat, kind of having some some shots.
Yeah, and Leonard's just going to feed right off of that. A shark smelling blood in the water. 9 mark. Leonard Gates, boom goes the dynamite. And, well, to say he is on so far is just being factual.
It is so crazy to me just how easy he can transition from steel to soft. I mean, for me, it's always I got to take a day, or I got to figure stuff out for a little bit before I can easily transition over. To him, it's just effortless. It speaks a lot to his angle for his steel tip darts, as well as his angle for his soft. I mean,
Well, and
as
if
well
you
as just
notice,
talent.
his angle of his steel tip darts land the exact same way as the soft tip darts.
Yeah,
And I would say that that's part of that adjustment that makes it easier on him, right? Is
exactly.
that he's able to do so. Yeah, and not only is he just doing it just to, like, randomly, he's doing it to play at the highest levels of those formats, right? Like, that's the craziest part. There's a double for Mike Maloney. It works when it works.
That it does. Gates probably looking to close early, I imagine. Does he look to the 18s? No, he'll stay
No.
down. Another triple on the 17s. Will hold a 6 mark average now in this leg.
Hi, Ryan. You were literally the first person I said your name.
Yeah, I do recall
Boom.
you saying that.
Goes the dynamite there for Mike Maloney. Hulk smash. Gets his first on the board, and he's now back in this leg. Oh, nope, he was. Back to back. That's, this is what I'm talking about. This is Leonard Gates' game now. He's now no longer affected by anything his opponent does at any time. Mike Maloney throws 9 mark here. Awesome. Expected it. Great. Back to back to back. Now I'm going to go up there, hit 4 bowls right away, and close the 15s and win the leg.
You saw Mike giving a little fist pump and some fire there.
I would too, man. He just responded to Leonard's response. That's amazing.
6 mark here, deep in this leg.
There it is, Mike Maloney. 5.88. And maybe we won't see any legs in the 4s, buddy.
Well, the only one that we did have was Maloney's losing effort, that 4.89, that last one. But how about 6.12, 6.0 for Gates? And he lost that last leg. We're sitting 1-1 now, folks. And he gets to start here. I wonder how many times Gates gets to start and tries for a white mark or a white horse in this one, because he's usually keen. He's usually keen to go a couple times at it in the in these sessions, but does he do it here?
I think so. I think he still plays his game. Of course, he only has
4.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you 3 of those have probably come on starts.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He's just keen to do that. How about another?
Yeah, he stays there. I can tell you Mike's going to play discipline tonight. That's for sure. Well, guys, the Colonial V2 steel tip dartboard is back in stock over at a-zdarts.com. This is their in-house brand that offers quality tungsten and darts accessories like dartboards, surrounds, and more. Search the Colonial V2 dartboard on their website to get started with a great home board. They also just launched their new autism awareness exclusive design created by the A-Z-Darts in-house team. Rock the phrase accept, understand, love for the month of April, or browse their other designs by searching the exclusive designs by A-Z. And I got to be honest with you, buddy. Of course, that is near and dear to my heart with my daughter Sophia. And Jen was kind enough to send me a set of those flights.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which was really, really awesome.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
shout out to A to Z. And
Great
shout out
cause to
Mike
support.
Maloney. Boom goes the dynamite. Hey, there's number 5. We're only on leg 3.
Here we go. Yeah, and just a little side remark about that Colonial V2. I did have a Colonial V2 for up on my wall for probably a good solid year and at least year and a half, if not almost 2 years. Man, I gave it away still, and it still has life in it. And I just got a new one because I was like, it's time for a new the board. And get on a rant. Mike Maloney hits a 9. There you go.
Yeah, he's back to back here in this leg. Throwing a 7.4 currently. Not bad. Have you ever shot a 5.2 and thought, I have no shot in this leg? This is wonderful. Exactly what I was looking at.
Very rare that happens.
Well, there's also a 7.4 in round 6, and he's
Oh
staying
my
there.
good.
Boom
my
goes the
goodness.
dynamite. Back to back to back for Mike Maloney in this leg. A 7.67.
How
Holy goodness.
are you not entertained, folks? Get this shared around now. We're in for a barn burner of a affair tonight between these two gentlemen. 3 bowls for the win. There's a double, and there it is. Our first leg in the 7s.
7.35. Whoops, with a capital H, a 5.29 average from Leonard Gates.
And that's a steal
Wow.
there,
Yep.
as he was able to take the throw away from Leonard in that one, but Leonard's going to get it right back here. So kind of not as significant as we play it out to be here in this one, but
I just wanted to let chat know that one of those 9s I scored earlier was an 8. I saw it, so I adjusted the count for you. Don't worry.
Okay, so that was your fault why they were yelling.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, semantically, guys, I guess it is an 8 mark, but it registers as a 9 with what you're doing on there. Yeah, those are big darts there for Mike Maloney. And, Mike's here to play, isn't he?
yeah. How dare us have a guesstimation after the first leg here?
Well, it's still early and it's still Leonard.
That is the truth.
Oh, he misses his attempt there at the 19s.
So here we go.
He's going to stay there the whole time, no matter what.
Yeah. Would have liked for at least 2 triples there, but
Yep. He would have 2. Yeah, what are we going to call that? Back-to-back-to-back 9 marks? Is that a turkey of 9 marks?
going bowling references here.
I
How
think
about
so.
that? Big 9 there.
Huge darts there from Leonard Gates. And these guys are just going to keep one-upping each other, aren't they?
That they are. Do you expect anything else in this one? We knew this was going to be an entertaining match. Everybody in the chat knows. I mean, this is why we're getting the numbers we are this evening as soon as we are. I mean, it's just madness.
Yeah, guys, let us know if you are tuning in with us for the first time to the CSC Challenger Series or the first time this season even. Do us a favor, head on over to our Facebook pages, respectively, if you're on USA Darts or on Partner Promoting Darts, and hit those like buttons. You can be notified every time we go live every Monday and Wednesday for Division 1 and Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series, Race to 9, all cricket, with this type of competition in these Division 1 matches. You can't go wrong.
No, you certainly can't. Mike going to be fighting and clawing here. He's trying, but trying is just not enough with your opponent currently almost in that 6'5" range. He will be in that 6'5" range, I feel.
Yeah, how about another 7 mark there from Leonard? Drew in our YouTube chat is asking, why does it say 3-1 on the
game screen?
The screen, the game screen? I don't know why I never remember that name. Boom goes the dynamite Mike Maloney. And we've already reached double digits here in leg number 4. Wow. But that is because the scoreline on the game screen registers the count up to start the match as a game won by Mr. Mike Maloney. So the actual scoreline is 2-1. If you look at the top of our screen, that is going to be the correct scoreline every time. Even when we go to break, and especially 30 seconds after we go to break. So you don't need to ask then either. Which is the exact moment everyone asks that question.
Look at this. Both of our gentlemen are in the sixes now for this leg. It's just
Of course they are.
what else can you expect here? This is what we're going to see the rest of the evening, I'm sure. Forget what you got going on. If you are putting the kiddos to bed, just shut the door. Let them hang out in there for a little bit. Just focus on your phone for a while. Enjoy this matchup because we certainly are.
And double. I'm surprised he didn't go double just to stab it on Maloney there.
I
No
don't
problem.
know. How often have we seen Gates go for doubles and
Never. That's why
I was about to say never. He really never does. That would have been a surprise for me.
Well, Mike's going to stand right at the board there.
I was going to say, yeah, he's just going to hang out right there, and Leonard knows it. He's like, hey, bud, come on now.
Oh, that's funny. He backed up. He backed up for him. He's smiling, though. 6.00 there for Leonard Gates. Wow. What? 3 legs have been won in the sixes and 1 leg's been won in the sevens?
So 6.12, 5.88, 7.35, 6.0. Gates does have a losing leg in the sixes, so.
Oh, yeah. That's right. The 5.88 from Maloney.
It's just.
How would
It's
it
just
feel
not. It's not surprising anymore. It's just this is the CSC, man. Come to expect it.
Kai Andrews asking, anyone know what weight darts Gates is throwing tonight? He has 17.5 grams, right? 16.5 grams. 16.5. 17.5. Sorry. Well, I was right in the middle of all that. 17 grams. I don't know why I was that far off all those times. But they're 17 gram darts.
I think he's using the Assegais too. Yeah, the second gin of his barrels from Dynasty. Good little set there. And Mike's, of course, using those next gen barrels.
The smash barrels. And what a great move there by Leonard, who decided to close the 20s there. Mike was forced to go all 17s, and now Leonard's just a 9 mark away from taking the lead. Ooh. Oh, I mean, he set that up 2 rounds ago. That's the beautiful part about this game.
Well, this is the thing that Gates and even a player like Maloney is really good about. Their strategic moves to not think about just this round, but the round maybe ahead or even 2 steps ahead. That's what makes a good cricket player.
You have to. It's chess. It's not checkers.
Gates is making some moves here, being down in points.
And they're pretty. He's not down just a little bit either. He's down a substantial amount.
Yeah, but he's forcing Maloney's hand here. And I think he's doing exactly what he needs to do, and Maloney's doing exactly what he should do, adding that pressure back by forcing a 132-point advantage. Now he'll have to hit, and even hitting that doesn't even give him the lead here. So Maloney can go ahead and take his shot if he so chooses at these 18s. Go ahead and close them, but we'll see what he does. Yeah, I was going to say I don't blame him there.
Yeah.
Now he'll take a look at the double.
Double there on dart 3. I think he just wanted to wait till dart 3 to look at the double, so he had an excuse to.
Here's where Gates can kill him.
Yep.
He can put it out of his misery here and just
right here.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And wow, I'm really surprised. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I can't believe he didn't take his opportunity there.
It almost. It's like he was going mean, but he's just playing with a toy right now. Is what it looks like.
I see what Gates was doing there. He was forcing numbers, is what he was doing. He's forcing the percentage number. He forced Mike to hit a 7 mark to even touch him, is what he did there.
Well, okay. He wanted the 9. Got what he would call probably the bare minimum there. Oh, wow. He's got to stay.
Oh, big miss there. Only a single mark scored. How often do you say that for Leonard Gates?
You're going to say it one time tonight. That's my guess.
And Mike to take full advantage of this leg.
Doesn't do so, but a good look at it.
Gabriel saying, I'm surprised there's only 533 people watching. Actually, there's almost 1,900 people watching, buddy. You're just on that one single platform.
Yeah, well, there's 8 mark there from Leonard Gates. Does that at the right time for sure. Looks like it is about to be 3-2 Gates. We are seeing some surprising breaks of throw, honestly.
It's been a lot of breaks of throw. Really.
And they've been
it really
earned.
has.
And they have been earned. A 5.5 there from Leonard. That will be the lowest winning average so far. I'm sorry. I had to laugh when I said that out loud. As we head to leg number 6. 1,885 people joining us. Let's get above 2K. Hit that share button, everybody. 3-2 scoreline. This battle is just getting started. Race to 9.
So we've had 5 legs, 3 breaks of throw.
Yep.
How often does that happen?
Never.
Exactly.
And everybody, if you are on YouTube, or sorry, not on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and leave a comment in our chat. Hit that like button for us. A to Z Darts is giving away a $25 gift certificate to their website. Not to anyone who does that, but you'll be entered into a live stream giveaway for that gift certificate. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. Who thinks they are viewing us from the furthest away? Boom goes the dynamite Leonard Gates.
Jeez, we were just booms left and right tonight.
Well, you knew it was coming, right?
We were predicting a record. I mean, what else could you expect here? We are leg number 6, and how many we got? 12? Honestly, I expected a little bit more, if I'm going to be honest.
How about a white horse from Leonard Gates?
And there we go.
And well, that's back to back.
And he's putting Maloney in a little spot here. All 16s.
Yep. He just threw back-to-back 9 marks, and he is down almost 100 points. And this time he does take the point lead, 7.25. If you would have told me at the beginning of this leg that Mike Maloney was going to throw a 6.0 with the throw, I think he wins the leg every time.
Yeah.
And he might just get it done here. Big darts from Mike Maloney. Wow. 6.6 to take the lead.
Benny Dersh giving an opinion here. Says,
oh, no.
Yeah, that is a closed number.
Leonard.
I think somebody yelled at him in the background, too, to let him know. That is a big, big miss right there, folks, because Mike will take this leg now, I believe.
Yeah, these guys are just too good for.
No, this isn't quite over yet.
That mistake to kind of make its way through.
This isn't quite over yet. I think Maloney's going to clean it up.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, that's a big momentum shift right there for Gates to do that.
Mike has to bail if he misses his first dart. Okay.
He'll stay there. He'll clean it up. He'll clean it up.
Yep. 5.71 at the end of that. I can't believe that the numbers dropped that much. I mean, that was insanity for 6 straight rounds.
Another 6.0 losing leg from Leonard Gates.
Yep.
And I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back real quick and say this comment from Benny Dersh, who says, "Sorry to say, there's zero chance either one of these guys are thinking about percentage of points closing in the middle of their throw. 99% of this is all feel. Just my opinion, of course." And that, I mean, that's an excellent point. That could not be any of their thought point, but you never know. That's why I would love to put a mic on these players and be able to chat with them mid throw. Granted, it would be stupid annoying for them.
I would say I would agree with Benny Dersch. I think both these players, he got up 200 points there. It's a 9 mark that doesn't really count as a 9 mark, huh? Well, I would agree with Benny Dersch when I say I believe both these guys are using feel, and that's because I believe both these guys are feel dart players.
Yeah.
Where they are just going off of what they're feeling in that moment. You have high quality players like Jeremiah Millar, who is 100% analytical in everything that he does with his throw. So that's why he's in our chat right now, going through the analytics of it, why he should have done this, why it looks like he did that versus this, and it's because he is looking at the numbers themselves, why this makes sense at this time. These players sometimes will not worry any about that, and it makes a fast-paced game. It makes some crazy moves, and sometimes it makes some mental errors.
Is that another boo-boo there?
Yep.
Wow. These mental mistakes could end up costing Gates here at the end of the day. You never know.
And crazily, he's still averaging above a 6 when he does these mental mistakes. He's
It's like
throwing darts away and still averaging higher than most of us ever will.
could that throw off Mike looking down at that too, just being like, what are you doing, man?
He's doing it again. What was that? Did you see
Okay.
his laugh when he did it? What? All right, I'm just gonna sit here and quiet for a second.
That's what I'm saying. This could be
I need
messing
to
with
think
Mike.
about what he just did.
This
That's
could
what I
be
need to
messing with
do.
Mike here.
If he goes 19s again, I swear. Okay.
I bet say he took a long look at that screen. You would think, okay, you're not going to be doing that again, are you? This is just madness. Guess just throw the music on. There's no point in us being here.
Well, it's just, guys, you're about to see these interviews, which, by the way, are fantastic. Our guy Nick Teixeira gets better and better, and these players are getting more and more used to the shenanigans that is the CSC Challenger Series, and yeah, they're great. But Leonard Gates says specifically that he is mostly concerned with, or like not mostly concerned with, but that he needs to make sure to focus. He says focus a couple times at least, and he's making some mental weirdo moves, but at the same time, he's still averaging a 5.78 and going to win the leg. So who
Getting away
cares?
with it. He's getting away with it.
I'm surprised Maloney did not go points there.
And just throws a nonchalant white horse there.
Well, B goes the D, but that's not going to matter really at the end of this leg, most likely. Is he going to stay on balls? Yeah. Wins it there. Leonard Gates somehow has a 4-3 lead as we head to the break. It just doesn't seem that that's what's happened, right? Like, isn't this has been weird?
This has been weird. It really has been a weird game here. But you folks don't want to go anywhere. You want to definitely watch the conclusion of this match, as we've had one person with a losing leg in the fours, and it was a 4.89. That is our lowest leg tonight so far. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy these interviews. We'll be right back with more action here at the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts.
All right, this is Leonard Gates, a.k.a. Soldier, the Spartan, here in Houston, Texas. I'm playing out of Thirsties tonight, the operators, Star City Amusement. Hey, we coming with the funk tonight, baby.
Well, the funk, the armor, and everything else you need, Leonard Gates is back at the CSC Challenger Series. It wouldn't be Division 1 without having an interview with Mr. Gates. You've been up to a lot lately. I mean, we just saw your big success overseas at the Champion of Champions. How'd you feel coming off that big win?
Oh, man, I felt great coming off that big win. That's a very prestigious tournament. Some big names over there. Hey, just playing against those guys was an amazing opportunity, and it was a great feeling just to be on the same stage and to perform like I did. That was like icing on the cake, yeah.
As you've made it to the King Seat match for the 3rd season in a row. Of course, last season, Rick Hinsey in the finals gave you your first match loss and almost completed the double dip, but you came out on top, winning back-to-back. Are you still going to give us a three-peat in the CSC?
That's my prediction. Of course, you got the people out there that think someone else could come along and get in this division and take out the Spartan. That's me right here, baby. But you know, I'm gonna give it my all and give it another great run. You know, as you can see, this is my 2nd shirt, baby. I'm going for the 3rd one. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, my hopes are up to get another one and do a 3-peat.
And tonight's going to be a smashing match as you're going against Hulk Smash Mike Maloney. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
You ever see a Spartan smash a Hulk? That's going to be my game plan right there, baby. You know, go in there, put my foot on the gas, and press the diesel accelerator and just run over that cat, man.
And then anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah. I want to give big shout out to Janie's Diamond Club. You know what I'm saying? I got some good supporters over there, man. A great group of people. And hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing of it is, it's like, today is the day they die. No Spartan dies today.
Well, Soldier the Spartan is back at it again on the CSC stream, facing off against Mike Maloney to see who the king will be. Leonard, we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
Hey, you watching Leonard Gates. You know what it is. And this is the CSC. The game is going to be nice tonight. Let's get it.
So in preparation for a recent event, I put this board to the test with 4 to 6 hours of practice per week for a month straight. This gave me an opportunity to see how this board holds up, as well as give you all that honest opinion you've been waiting for. After just a few throws, I was able to tell that this board was a touch softer than popular brands I've used in the past. Admittedly, this had me a little scared, thinking this would lead to a fairly quick wear down. Instead, after a week, I was still at the point where I felt the board did not need to be rotated. Overall, after a month and around 20 hours of play, I was thoroughly surprised by how well this board held up. Yes, there was some aesthetic wear and tear, but I do feel there was a decrease in the amount of bounce that I had, which I directly contributed to the board's softness. For me, this is a winner for both new and experienced players who like to put their hours in. Alrighty folks, don't forget we're your partner in darts. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching.
Mike Maloney. I'm playing out of the Cantina in Oswego, Illinois. I play for Abraham/Excel Amusements.
Well, Hulk Smash Mike Maloney, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series for your 2nd stream of the season. And what a good stream to be on, as it is going to be the King Seat matchup with yourself going against Leonard Gates. Now, to jump right into it, there's been a new trend lately in saying hashtag all stats matter. What does that actually mean?
In match by match, there can be some variance, obviously. But I think in the long term, the stats are going to come into play. You're going to get some matches that are a little mismatched, and the lower player might come out on top. But in a long format, usually the favorite comes out more often than not, especially towards the end of a tournament. You're going to see the guys who have been putting up those numbers. More of those guys are going to be at the top of the finishing stats there.
Rick Hinsey last season was the first to draw blood on Gates, winning his first dip in the finals. That was his first loss that we've ever seen out of Leonard Gates on the CSC Challenger Series. Are you here to give him his second?
I'm hoping I'm here to give him his second and his third. unless someone else, Kenny or Mike, who I think those are the only two left, come back and they do the damage after I do the first bit. But yeah, it would be awesome. Like I said, if you're going to win an event, there's no better way to do it than someone who's, inarguably the favorite.
Pushing the limits is something we are going to see in tonight's match, right? I mean, you guys are going to throw some unattainable averages at some points. For the average player, what should their takeaway be to try to get to that step for them? What's going to be the advice that you would give?
It's not a straight up shot. Take the stock market, for example. You're going to be seeing your highs and your lows. Sometimes you'll take a back step, like you guys have mentioned many times on the stream. I went through a hitch for a couple of years, and that was a big step back. There's no secret. I mean, really, board time, and I always say, practice with a purpose. I don't particularly practice. It's just, in my eyes, anything that's not a tournament is practice. Whether it's league, whether it's your online play. If you're not at a tournament, if you're not playing for something, then it's all practice in my mind. So I always practice with a purpose. That's all.
And what do you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
As always, I'm a big social media guy, and I always like the surrounding of fans and friends. I'm just hoping everybody stays behind me and I can give everybody the show that they want.
Well, I know we're in for a special show, as it is time to see if Hulk Smash Mike Maloney can cross the Golden Gates Bridge into the finals. And Mike, we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
I'm Mike Maloney, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
I didn't really anticipate my ugly mug being on the screen for longer than it should have been. Let's be honest, and usually seconds too long. So here we go, folks. Back again. Mike Maloney, Leonard Gates, 4-3 advantage to Gates in this one. We hope you're excited for the conclusion of this match. We certainly are here. How about overall MPRs? Currently for Leonard Gates, 5.78. For Mike Maloney, a 5.73.
Yeah, this thing could not be closer, buddy. 4-3 scoreline, and that tells, honestly, a little bit of the tail of the tape, but realistically, we're all kind of shocked that Leonard's winning right now. He's made a couple of mental errors, not that we typically see from him. We've seen mental errors from him before, but not shooting at close numbers that often. I think there was 3 different times there he did that. Mike unable to take any advantage, though, and Leonard won both the legs that he did that in. So 4-3 scoreline. Maybe he'll keep doing it as a strategy now.
Yeah, I think a lot of us were shocked what we were seeing in front of us there, to be honest. We've seen him make some maybe mathematical errors, and we did see that Booyah Cup happening where he did throw at that close number, but we haven't seen much in cricket other than that. We saw a couple boo-boos here.
Yeah, I just want to say good night, Jeremy. Love you. As he goes off to bed. Old man. Hey, how about this? Goat 76 saying it's 4-4 commentators with laughy faces. Well, welcome to the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. I'm here to tell you that the game screen will tell you that it is 4-4 because it counts the 3-dart diddle to start the match as a actual game. Boom goes the dynamite, Leonard Gates. So if you watch the CSC Challenger Series, there's 2 things you're going to get used to. It's that the score line at the top is correct and not the game screen, and that unfortunately you have to hear boom goes the dynamite often.
We'll work on a ticker for next year from the one and only Nick Teixeira. He's been doing great with our new promo. That was fantastic tonight. Also, the new kind of background that we're seeing for this CSC season was great as well. So good work on that, Nick. Here we go. Back to the action. It's a 6-5 currently for Mike, 5.8 for Gates. More of the same from these two guys.
Yeah, I mean, what break? Boom. Again, Leonard Gates. That's number 18. And just like John Bon Jovi, they are halfway there to the record.
Whoa!
And he hits the bull on dart 3. 6.57 to a 6.33. What on earth?
I mean,
that was a 0 mark.
That is that's crazy. First off,
he's ready to move on to the next leg. 6.0 there from Mike Maloney. Takes it down. So we got a 4-4 score line. Jeremiah saying, not breaking my record. And he's staying awake for us. Thank you, Jeremiah, for doing that. Really appreciate you. I know it's not for us. I know it's for Leonard and Mike, but it means so much.
Little John Viper tuning in from Amarillo, Texas. Love that, as well as all you others. Give us that like, give us that follow if you have not. We would appreciate you doing so. A lot more action coming your way on USA Darts, as well as partners promoting darts, as we're going to have another CSC Challenger Series coming your way sooner rather than later after this one concludes. Another 9 mark from Mike Maloney.
Yep. Getting us started perfectly in this leg. And the only thing that I'm surprised is that we're not seeing another one in return from Leonard. I don't know if you saw the comments in the chat, bud, but Andrew said he met the photographer for you guys at the Jules Whitlock exhibition and had my photo taken. Was that you?
It could have been the TOC, or the Partners Promoting Darts people.
Oh,
that could have been.
I was really hoping that they were calling you the photographer. So much sweeter. All right, Mike Maloney. 19s have been his friend. And he hit 6 of them. 6.67 to a 5.67. So Leonard a little bit off in this leg so far. It's stupid to say out loud, man. When these guys are averaging like this, what are we doing? This is not this. I don't know. This game's crazy hard. These guys are making it look crazy easy.
Well, we've seen. I mean, granted, these are individuals that we've seen on the top of their game before, but we've seen the cream of the crop rise overseas. We're starting to see the cream of the crop rise here as well, whether it be soft tip or steel tip. A nice 8 mark for Gates. I believe that's his second or third 8 mark this evening.
I know that's the third for the evening. I believe Mike has 1 and Gates has 2 now. Yeah, it's so we got 3 8 marks. Are we at 18 9 marks?
I think 19 now, right? Just
Nick
absurd.
doesn't remember.
Little fist pump from a 7 mark there from Gates as he climbs his way out to 2 mark advantage, or 2 house advantage, sorry.
Guys, we cannot tell you how much we appreciate you joining us this evening. That's Will Stewart. I'm Sean Green. Nick Teixeira is behind the scenes. Partners Promoting Darts, USA Darts, CSC Challenger Series. And buddy, it has been a phenomenal night so far. This is the King Seat match. Leonard Gates, Mike Maloney, 4-4. And well, Mike's throwing a 6.43, and he's most likely going to lose the leg.
Think about this. We could see this matchup possibly 2 more times after tonight.
Yeah. You just made me smile so big.
What? Yeah, that is a possibility, folks. That is a possibility of happening here.
Could you imagine just how wonderful those evenings would get to be?
It would be great, but hey, there's still some other participants in the mix. We still got the Santa Claus man down in Florida, Sunshine State Santa, Kenny Doyle.
And don't
As,
forget about Ram.
I was about to say, as well as somebody else down there in Texas, Mr. Ram Guevara Jr.
Mike takes care of the 20s, but Gates about to take care of this leg. About to be 5-4 lead here for Leonard Gates. And he gets over the halfway mark with a 6.11 to Mike Maloney's 6.11 average in this leg. Holy good darts. And Mike Maloney's just some rando in sweatpants and a plain white t-shirt and hey dudes at the bar.
Oh, here we go. Another one.
Boom goes the dynamite. Mike Maloney. That's number 20. And, yep, right back down over to the white horse from Leonard Gates. Just the complete opposite strategy that Mike Maloney just displayed.
Well, there we go. There was that white horse opener we talked about at the very beginning. Would it come into play?
Even though he has a 120-point lead, he had to stay on the 17s all 3 darts.
And here goes that lead by after Gates throws these darts, I think. Oh, surprising. Nope. Surprising.
He doesn't hit triples every time, and that's shocking in some moments, honestly.
I thought that was all but gone there, but Mike can take it out here. Ooh.
Do you think Mike Maloney is listening to music? And if he is it the Plain White Tees? Hey there, Delilah.
Good drop there. I wonder how many times Leonard has called himself Gator tonight.
A couple. It's been a couple for sure. Come on, Gator.
Gator don't never play. I just can't help it every time I laugh.
Hey, there goes the double 18, and there goes the 15s. Mike Maloney, a 6.75 in the leg, now in control.
Another one of those 8 marks we were discussing. So now, if we had those 8 or 9s instead of 8s, 24.
Well, there's a 9. How about that? 22. We're at 22. This is leg number 10. They're averaging over 2 9 marks per leg. Holy goodness. 14 away from the record. Whoa. Stayed there, gets the point lead. 80 points up on Mike Maloney, which means Maloney needs to hit 2 trips to be able to take a look at the 16s. 4 does not do so. There we go. He's looking.
Taking advantage here. Just a single 7 or 16, but up to Gates now to steal this away. Can do so here. Do so here.
Oh, my goodness. 7.0. Mike Maloney's throwing a 6.17 going first, and he's losing the leg, man. That's insanity. I am so surprised he did not close the 16s there. I mean, yes, Leonard's probably going to hit 3 bowls, but just in case. Nah, never mind.
He's got the lead by 2.
Did you? That was great. Did you see? That was awesome. That third dart went in the center bullseye too. Like the dead center dot is where that third one went. Like there was just no doubt at all that he was not going to hit that third dart. And the Spartan takes a 2-leg lead.
Can we hold out and continue the trend on through the rest of this match? 3 winning legs in the 6s since the break. And a current scoreline of 6-4 for Leonard Gates.
Rich Howe Gator never been about that life. He'd never been about that life. 1,830 people watching along. Hit that share button. If this thing goes the distance, we are in for quite a battle. Mike Maloney, Leonard Gates, race to 9. So much time left in this match. Ideally.
I would say the same. I would love to see this go the distance.
Yeah, Luis, the score is 6-4. Leonard Gates currently leads.
Yeah, Mike just taking a second there to tighten his L-style shaft.
What I do like about that camera angle is that we do get to see how long of darts he throws. He throws some
Yeah,
pretty long darts.
they are fairly long. He does enjoy the kite flights
Okay.
as well. So we'll take care of somebody in the Facebook chat there. There you go.
Yeah, that's not the type of ad we want on our darts
No.
live stream.
Definitely not. Every
Definitely
once in a
the
while they'll
wrong
hop in.
group. Wrong group for that. We want
Hey, if they give
those.
us a share, that's quite all right, but I don't think they're going to be doing that. 7 mark from Gates here, but up to Maloney can steal these 17s away with just 2. Does he take his opportunity? That would tell me he would, yes. And he goes for the double, of course.
Do you think he leaves it for last start so he has to shoot the double sometimes?
I think
Like, 'cause
sometimes
that's my argument. That's my argument with him all the time is that sometimes he does it when he doesn't need to. Do you think he's just trying to make it so that I cannot say that was a stupid dart?
No, I think that he knows that the smart dart is to be ahead by a good amount before he takes that shot. So that's what he's trying to do, is guarantee a big lead. If you would have hit a single 20 there, I don't think he would have taken the look. He probably would have stayed. Jeremiah Millar says, Mike Maloney watching the stream on his phone. Shake my head. I hope not. I hope he's got that on mute.
Well, there is our 23rd 9 mark. We are at the Michael Jordan of 9 marks now. Big darts there from Mike Maloney. And Leonard's going to try and go back-to-back on 9s. Not going to do so. Whoop. A little pump fake on us.
Yeah, goes ahead and close out. I was wondering if he might take a stab and go ahead and close something in that position. This is going to feel like this is going to be all but gone afterwards, and it is.
Mike threw a perfect dart there on dart 2. He's upset because he couldn't hit the double there, but to keep it on the inside is definitely smart.
Wow,
and he does get rid of the 18. Yep.
Oh, man. I was about to say, can Gates hold on to that 6 mark, and could he potentially lose another leg in the 6s?
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. He needs a double bowl here, and he has blocked himself a little bit with those long barrels.
That is very difficult, and we unfortunately don't have a better look, but he does hit it. Ooh.
Wow. When we look back, if Mike Maloney wins this match, we're going to look at that dart right there.
We very well are going to look at that.
6-5 score line now.
That is a massive dart here in that 11th leg, because if you would have missed that, now it's a 7-5 or 7-4 score line. 3 legs behind is a difficult task.
If you are not used to playing darts and you're just watching this because, I don't know, your loved one is watching it on the big screen or something and you're being forced to for the first time, like you're a kidnapped patient. But if you are, I just want to let you know that last dart that he threw is awesome, because his second dart was blocking that double bowl completely. It was above it. The darts kind of hang down in soft tip, especially with the longer darts. So he had to move over to give himself some sort of angle. And for him to actually pull that off was a very, very awesome dart.
That's pressure is what that is. But look at this. 2, 3 clutch trip 19s to put him ahead by 29.
And now we are at the King Griffey Jr. of 9 marks. We got 24 of those bad boys.
And Gates going to go ahead and look or stay. He stays for another 9.
Wow.
And he puts his hands out like, come on. What else could you expect?
25. As Mike Maloney throws in another 7. These guys are throwing 7.0 to 7.0 here. I believe this is round 4. Yep. So Yeah. Kept the 7 going. That's smart.
Just keep that
This is
trend
crazy.
going there, Gates. Come on now.
The 9-mark record is 36, ladies and gentlemen. 36.
And
So they're still 11 away. That's quite a bit.
I was about to say we could see this tonight, though. Still, I mean, I'm not doubting it.
Now we might. Big darts there from Leonard. There's number 26.
I mean, think about this. We still potentially have 6 legs.
It's like we're just counting down, like seconds. Like that's how quick these are happening. Guys, hit that share button. 1995 was a great year, but the year 2000 would be even better.
That it would be. We appreciate all you guys joining us this evening. It's been a match that has so far lived up to the bill. We hope it continues on here, but I mean, can it get any better than this at this point? We don't know. It could. Boy, it would be interesting. Here we go. Another trip 15.
Fill it up. He does fill it up. I mean, Mike, they've had 5 in this leg.
Gates goes ahead and closes.
Wow.
And we'll.
Oh. I think he's going for that 9-mark record from time to time. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, granted that first start didn't count for the full thing,
this.
but
Thinking of going for the 9-mark record.
oh,
Oh, there's just zero reason for Mike Maloney to shoot that shot there, except for to hit a 9-mark. And Leonard just threw at a closed number for the 4th time. To be fair, 16s look like 15s.
Maloney going all bulls here is gonna have to. Fortunately, does go down to the double 16 because he's kind of back against the wall there in this one now. But
no winning darts in his hand. But definitely no winning darts now. And again, he throws that 3rd dart right in the center, man. 6.11 is what he ended up there. And it looked like he was playing around there at the end.
dude, how about this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ten times tonight, these guys have averaged in the 6s. 10 times tonight.
This is leg 13.
Whether that be a win or a losing leg.
And Mike Maloney might have just lost this leg right there.
Oh, by the way,
how good these guys are playing right now.
there was a 7.35 in there as well, so I left that one.
Yeah, although you said there was going to be 4 of those tonight.
That was a little drastic on my part, but I did see a couple of those legs happening this evening.
Yeah.
So far, we only seen the one.
Well, we've just seen both these guys battle so hard each leg with each other that the averages just tend to drop at the end. Guys, we again cannot tell you how much we appreciate you tuning in with us this evening. If you'd like to get into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com, to get your chance, all you have to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button for us on our Facebook pages. A2Z Darts is giving away a $25 gift certificate to their website. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. And I know you've been waiting for this, and I've been waiting for the right time, and it just has not seemed to ever happen because these guys are always on fire. But do you want to know how to become eligible to play in major PPD events like the CSC Challenger Series?
Let's hear it.
Well, players become eligible for those by just throwing 9 marks for days. And then you're automatically eligible. But players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily. Get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website. It really doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. To be in Division 1, invitations are awarded to the highest skilled players in the top 32 players within the top 500 All-Star rank list points, and Division 2 is the next 32 players within the top 500 of the All-Star rank list. Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to mention real quick. Hey, it's quite all right if you don't want to compete against these guys, because if you can't, neither can we at some point.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead and state that there is multiple levels, not just this level. So come on in, climb aboard, dartstoc.com. We'd love to have you. I'd love to see it TOC too. That'd be grand, as that is quite the event. Well,
Yeah.
Mike Maloney needing 3 bulls to go ahead and win this leg. Let's see if he can do it. Make this a 7-6 scoreline.
Oh. Turn around. Every now and then you get a little bit terrified. The best of all your years have gone by. He had to go back to the line there for that third dart.
So Gates looking here, not going to have an out chance here, but we'll try to.
I would say if Mike Maloney misses all 3 of these darts, I will be highly surprised.
Yeah, I was about to say there's not going to be a lot of pressure here for one dart. Let's be honest, but we could be wrong.
Oh dear Lord,
we could be wrong.
Ooh, and you see him take the hat off, wipe the brow, and well, guys, he's still in this match, because if he missed that third dart, this match is over.
Yeah, I would be keen to say the same there. 8-5 is very difficult if you're Mike. That one leg needed for Gates would be on the horizon. Let's just put it that way. But here we go, 7-6. Gates to lead us off. Once again, the CSC Challenger Series brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. And
Mike
how about
Maloney.
that? 2,000 viewers, Sean.
Shout out, guys.
This just speaks volumes. When have we seen viewership like this? We've started to increase. Last year we saw a great number. Now we're starting to see more numbers as we see another 9 there.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody joining us, supporting the players, supporting darts. Hit that share button. We would love to have you on every single week. We have another match on Wednesday. The King Seat match of our Division 2 happens on Wednesday night, brother. And that's going to be a dynamite match himself.
Jeremiah Berger takes on Brett Hollanday. It should be a fantastic Division 2 matchup, as they've been averaging some great MPRs throughout their Division 2.
Quite frankly, some Division 1 MPRs.
Yes, yes, they would compete and do well in Division 1. Well, double it is for Maloney.
Ooh. He really wanted another trip 18.
Gates another triple away. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting move there.
If I'm looking at the chat comments correctly, they're talking about, I think, Leonard's shadow here. And I want to point out that it is a shadow. So you see how his shadow is moving as he's walking towards the line there? That is what you are seeing, is the shadow of his foot that is beyond the line. His foot is definitely behind the line there.
Yeah, both players
are
on.
Goes the dynamite.
Both players are definitely well experienced, and in this one, I think Mike, we're just seeing a little, chopped off view. We're not seeing that full line there.
Yeah. But it does look like at first glance that Leonard's foot's over the line. So I wanted to make that perfectly clear and show you guys the walk up. That one light is directly coming that direction at him. So just let you know.
Needing a triple, finds a triple. Maloney out in front by just a little bit.
How nuts is this leg, man? I mean,
7-9, 6.33, and another 9 there from Gates, and that's 30 for the evening. I think we're gonna break this sucker.
Yeah, that is. We are now reaching King Griffey Jr. to the Reds number of 9 marks here. And that's a lot of 9 marks. 30 is a ton. I think in order to break it, though, we need Leonard to slow down just a touch here. He is sprinting way too fast to this finish line. How many times does a 6.0 break the throw in Division 1? I would say often, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, things are just changing. Things are changing now.
Bob Dylan was right. As Leonard Gates, a 6.84 to take an 8-6 lead, and he now moves 1 leg away from the king seat of Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series. That's a beautiful thing about tonight, guys, is that if you're just viewing us for the first time, we come back next Monday where the loser of tonight's match takes on the winner of our Thursday night's match that will be happening off screen between Ram Guevara and Kenny Doyle. So, and then the winner of that one will play the winner of tonight's match again in the finals. So a lot of weeks left here at the CSC Challenger Series. So make sure you hit the like button on our Facebook pages so you are notified every time we are live, Monday and Wednesday nights. We still got a lot of season left, and it's the best time.
Millar saying it best. 6.0 is the old 5.0. I mean, that's exactly what we're seeing these days.
Which is so gross, right?
It is. It is. The talent level, you have to be. Yeah, I mean, you have to have that talent these days to pull out the 6s when you need to, and possibly the 7s to win matches. Well, just a reminder. Go ahead, Sean.
No, you.
No, you.
No, I don't have anything to say. That's
well. I was just gonna say, yo, beautiful.
Umbo's a dynamite.
About as beautiful as that 9 mark from Mike Maloney. But if you're in the market for a new home steel tip board, the Colonial V2 is back in stock over at A to Z Darts. They also just launched their new autism awareness fit flights with the caption "Accept, Understand, Love." I really like that. I can dig that. I'm jealous that you got a set. Snag a set just in time for the month of April. They are also featuring the Gerwin Price Thunder Special Edition barrel as their April Dart of the Month. Receive a free Iceman jersey with select Gerwin Price Dart purchases. 1 jersey per order. Click on the banner on their homepage to browse the Iceman signature line. Well, looking at an 8.7 possibly here as Mike's pulling out the goods. 6.80.
Which would have lost the last leg, which is gross. But how about that? Leonard Gates throws a 4.25, and that's just because he didn't have a chance to not. Well, this is the leg. This is where Mike Maloney is being asked the question, can you break an A-plus Leonard Gates game right here? Can you throw almost perfect in this leg? Because I think that's what it's going to take.
That is dang well correct here, sir. Look at this.
We might break the record in this leg, buddy.
You said it. You said it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be perfect in this leg. I couldn't agree more. Gates knows when to bring out the goods, and he's bringing out here. So is Mike.
How about that? Well, he answers the first question, doesn't he?
Buckle your seatbelts, folks. This is going to be a crazy one.
I know. I just leaned forward. I don't know about everybody else. Oh, boy. Oh, he missed a dart? He missed 2 darts. Opening is what we call that for Mike Maloney. Oh, boy. I think Leonard jumps on that. Wow. Okay. Started off with my prediction being corrected, but I don't know so far.
Searching for another triple, finds it. 23-point advantage for Maloney. It's just going to be back and forth here. This do we see around into the 15s, close to the 20s here? That's tough to say, and these guys rarely go that length.
No, I think this is going to be one of those that if Mike wants to win it, though, he needs to average above a 6.5. That's for sure. Because I think the gas is about to be stepped on. Seven mark there from Leonard Gates. Back up to a 6.0. Guys, let us know. Does Mike Maloney stay in this thing? Or does he move on to play the winner of Thursday's match?
Back and forth. And then he makes the move on the 17s.
I don't know about you, buddy. I'm tense. Like,
And
I'm feeling this.
what do you think of that play? Going to the 17s there for Gates.
I love it. Because now Mike can only do that, but it opens with the door for Leonard to throw in a 9 mark.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's only 5 points back. Oh, he tried it.
Yeah, he took the early look there.
Now I'm not too well, I guess because it wouldn't have given the point lead anyway, it's good to close the 19s. And again, we're going to see Mike try and take a wedge before closing. That's a big dart. That is a huge, huge dart there from Mike Maloney, who right now is answering that question, throwing a 7.0.
Well, for you folks that were wondering if we were going to hold true throughout this match, going into the break, it was a 5.78 for Gates, 5.73 for Maloney. How about a 5.79 for Gates, 5.80 for Maloney right now?
Yeah. I mean, he has lived up to what he has had to do tonight. And it looks like we're going to get our wish, buddy. Mike Maloney, 2 bulls will send us to a last leg decider here in this King Seat match. We all wanted it. We got 2,169 people watching along. Hit that share button as we go to a last leg decider. A 6.60 for Mike Maloney does win that leg. 3 dart count up. Mike Maloney's hit a 180.
My word. A last leg decider, folks. This is just entertainment in its finest form.
Here we go. Mike Maloney does not hit a 180 here. Only a ton. And I say only a ton because Leonard did not get the start in leg number 1 because he didn't hit a 180, but he hit a 140. And you can see the trip 20, single 20. He might go bull on dart 3. Oh, he's got to stay. Oh, we got a tie ball game. Let's go to the next.
Let's do another one. Here we go.
Is this the greatest match of all time in the CSC Challenger Series? Look at this. There's the 180 from Mike Maloney. Come on, he says.
Look at Mike giving us a big go here. Can Gates match? He cannot.
So there you go. Mike Maloney will start this last leg decider. This is the best chance we have seen.
This is
against Leonard Gates since Rick Hensey had the throw in a last leg decider against Leonard a season ago.
I was going to say he did not end up getting a dip off of him, correct? He did get one dip. Because I was going to say this would be the first time we could potentially see Leonard lose in quite some time.
Well, only a 5 mark to start from Mike Maloney.
Yeah, he's not going to be satisfied with that. Wanted some more. But how about this from Gates? He's only going to be with the 5 mark as well. So nail-biting affair in this last leg decider. Pressure.
And again, to think that we could see this match 2 more times after this.
That was a good close there from Mike as he closed early and then went right back and tripped the 20. Maloney out in front.
Wow. Ooh. Mike's going to go 18s first here. Yep, there they go. 17s. Stay there. He went back up to the 18s. He knows how to play this game.
I was about to say, I think that's a smart move. He wants to put that nail in the coffin here for a little while on Leonard Gates. And that's the best way to do it. Go right back up to the points and force the hand. And it's going to work out for him.
Yep.
So Maloney, if I was him, I'd go ahead and point the first dart and then go ahead and close. Exactly what he's going to do here, Sean. And it's just two big old fat ones. No problem at all. I know he's going for that double, but still.
Oh, he'll take that all day long. Gates going to go bulls.
That's a classic Gates move. He feels like his back's against the wall in this one. Now he's going to that bulls because he knows 50 is more points than 16s and 15s. He does that all the time.
Yeah, but there goes 16s and there goes 15s. Mike Maloney is now 3 bulls away from winning this match and winning the king seat.
Here we go, folks.
And surprise, 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 I will have been wrong again in my prediction in the CSC Challenger Series. That is right dead center.
And
there it is.
Wow.
Mike Maloney, a 6.0, gets it done against Leonard Gates. And, well, I got good news and bad news, CSC Challenger Series. Leonard Gates has one loss. The bad news is that Thursday night's matchup is just a great opportunity to win your chance to play Leonard Gates in the third place match. Mike Maloney guarantees himself $2,250 with that win. That's a lot of money, buddy.
That is a ton of money as we're getting the comments rolling in now.
Yeah.
Congratulating Mike Maloney on a fantastic win, man. 9-8 overall. Wow.
Over almost 2,300 viewers tonight. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for all the comments. The negative ones are fine too. We have fun with everything here at the CSC Challenger Series. And thanks to the players. Those guys put on a show. They absolutely lived up to the billing of what tonight was supposed to be. Is that the best CSC match we've seen?
I think that's the best CSC match we've seen so far. And I say so far because, like I said, we could see this 2 more times, folks, potentially. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't see how we don't, you know?
You remember, you got Kenny Doyle still in the mix. You got Ram Guevara Jr. still in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know. I'm excited, bud. Well, the averages went out again, right? What were the final totals, bud?
I'm giving you some averages right now. I'm just tallying up the final numbers here. For Leonard Gates, it was a 5.68 this evening. And then how about this for Mr. Mike Maloney as I do my final crunches? 5.87.
Wow.
5.87. And this is the interesting factoid here. 16 times we had a 6 mark or higher finish leg. So whether that be a win or a lose. Wow.
Yeah, that's the best display we've seen from 2 players. Rick Hensey and Leonard gave us quite a show last season in both the King Seat and the finals. But man, that was a touch different, especially with Mike Maloney coming out on top. Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Smashes down the Gates.
Well,
and now he sits on the King Seat, bud.
I picked him 9-6. I picked him heavily to win this one, but I don't say it's a surprise for me that he won this one because I think this is 2 in a row now on Leonard for Mr. Mike Maloney, if I'm not mistaken.
You are not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy. But here we go. Our defending champion getting dethroned for the king seat here. Does he get dethroned all
If
the
you
way?
joined us tonight,
I don't know.
yeah, guys, if you joined us tonight, join us on Wednesday night for the king seat of Division 2. Brett Hollanday taking on Jeremiah Berger. That one is going to be quite a battle as well. And then, of course, returning next Monday will be Leonard Gates taking on the winner of the Thursday's match between Ram and Kenny. Hey, who wins Thursday?
Oh, put me on the spot. I'm gonna choose Kenny.
Same.
I'm gonna choose Kenny, and I think I don't know. It's tough. I think Ram's been through a gauntlet. Maybe it catches up with him. But
And
we're getting
maybe
Go ahead.
maybe we see something different.
You never know. 34-9 marks this evening, so too short for the record.
Yep.
But still a great match nonetheless. So more action Wednesday night, 8:30, right here on USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts. Join us if you would. Will Stewart, Sean Green, and of course Nick DeShera in the background. We appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you for what would be a record viewership here. I think for us at USA Darts, just in general as well. So thank you. We appreciate that. We'll see you next time here Monday night, 8:30. Take care.
Have a great night, guys.